think about this for a second. This week we killed Heroic Will of the Emperor. If you shorten that, we killed Will. Another word for Will is Bill, so we killed Bill. So basically, this week we were Uma Thurman.
I walk into the party, my name is at the door. I get myself a drink as I make it to the floor. I walk into the party, get my name at the door. But they want more, it's me, do you wanna take a picture of me?
This week we put in a lot of work on two bosses, Heroic Will the Emperor and Heroic Blade Lord.
We decided that the CC all the rages strategy was not going to work like long term. We might have been able to get a kill with it maybe, but I think it was way too like volatile, and it was just so easily like it was easy to have a complete like raid wipe happen so quick versus if somebody misses one of their assignments doing like a more like normal kind of strategy, then you can kind of deal with that.
This time, instead of CCing a bunch of waves, we were killing every single wave, so a lot of time was spent focusing down the ads rather than the bosses.
And the attempts are going awesome.
We did some pretty good attempts, got to about 20% or so was our best. Definitely saw a lot better than the week before by a large margin.
We got down to 5%. I think there was a 1% wipe.
People just saying, oh, you know, if I had done this one thing, then, oh man, we would have fucking got it, or fuck, this little, if I had a bubbled now instead of then.
That one sucked especially bad because I died at like 10% because I went too close to the Courage, and the Courage killed me with the stupid impeding thrust thing, which isn't really supposed to happen, but whatever, it was my fault. But I could have easily made up 1% of damage on the bosses, and when that wipe happened, I was so fucking mad at myself.
Fuck! Is that one spark in the middle of the raid?
Why?
No, that was me dying twice. It was absolutely my fault, 100%.
Then we regressed for like an hour and a half to like 70% for no reason. People just dying to stupid shit.
We were getting like 70% wipes, 60% wipes after that.
That brought some problems that were both foreseeable and unforeseeable. Foreseeable problems like even DPS, like getting CCs off in time, things of that nature. Getting all the DPS on them quickly rather than letting them, run amok.
Oh my god, that was just terrible.
Asteria, we cannot have you missing 2 to 3. I don't want to hear, oh, I missed 2. Like, I don't want to hear that anymore.
Then they need to die fucking evenly. They're not dying evenly. I can't get them all, or else they're going to go in the raid, or I'm going to miss 2.
Well, that's why I wanted to bring up the poison issue.
When they die relatively evenly, they all pop. Right? You see it at the beginning of the fight almost every time. They all pop because they die.
After one of these really bad pulls, Sark fucking started yelling at everyone, telling us to, smarten the fuck up and start playing like he knows we can.
We just need to be perfect, it's just perfection was the word. We couldn't have any screw-ups.
What the fuck is going on right now? Like, we had a 1% wipe, why are we having 65% wipes? That's fucking stupid.
Fucking fix it! Holy shit, we saw a 1% wipe and now we're regressing to goddamn 70% for like 19 pulls in a row. This is like retarded. 1%, the next pull should be fucking 0. Dead. Done. I don't know why this is a problem. I don't know why we're having this discussion.
And I think the pull after that, Rage, we actually won.
I don't know, I think like we could have done the kill a lot faster if we'd not regressed for like an hour.
Honestly though, I fucking love this fight. You know why? Because when I do it right, it makes me feel like such a fucking badass. Here's the thing, you know how, like, all these other healing monks you see on videos doing this fight, they pretty much all, like, stand out in the middle and spin to win and do their renewing mists and their uplifts and healing lasers and... Yeah, fuck that shit. The true pro awesome way to do this fight as a Mistweaver is dancing with the fucking boss. Win.
Let me tell you something, on that win, the nerd screams were so good. I get excited when we kill bosses, and I mean, this Like, this nerd screen was intense.
Keep up healing. Do not stop.
Fucking
Fair.
So we killed Will, and that was great. And then we moved on to Heroic Blade Lord.
Blade Lord was a fight that we thought we were going to get in a couple of pulls, maybe, you know, 10 to 15 pulls.
Fuck Heroic Blade Lord. Fuck him. Fuck his mom. Fuck his dad. Fuck his grandparents.
Run into tornadoes?
No, it wasn't facing one. They're not going to.
Imagine grandparents. Does he even really have people who would call grandparents? I don't really get the specifics of Mantid society. It seems a little weird. Maybe he doesn't have grandparents to fuck, in which case, fuck someone else dear to him, I guess. Come on! Running down a corridor with no enemies while the raid is getting shit on is an awkward enough situation for a Mistweaver to deal with. But then you throw the tornadoes into the mix, and it just becomes the height of fucking frustration. Oh, come on!
We were getting pretty close, about 50% or so for some attempts, and then 20%, and then into phase 2 consistently.
So it's corridor time. Oh, goddamn fucking tornado! Oh, bullshit! I didn't even touch it!
We ended up staying like an hour and a half past raid time.
I think we went in a little bit cocky, and we thought that it wasn't going to be as difficult as it was, and we were sorely mistaken.
I'm surprised that all 25 people stuck around that late.
There are certain mechanics in the fight that really punish ranged, that really punish healers, and that's it.
We just kept derping and failing. I know I had a terrible week. Started out fine, and then all of a sudden I started dying on that little pull-in thing that he does. I don't know what it's called because I hate it so much.
We had to make some serious adjustments, and I am really proud of the officers and the raid leaders for making those adjustments.
About an hour after a raid usually ends, we killed it.
So, yeah. Fuck that fight. Fuck everything about it.
Die!
Yeah. Christ! Fuck! I never want to do this fucker again! Oh my god!
So we got 2 bosses in that 1 week. We got Will, which was super tough, and then the next night we got Blade Lord, so that ended the week on a really nice kind of feeling.
Just because we killed 2 bosses doesn't mean it was the easiest week for us. There was drama, of course. There's always drama. One of our other warlocks, Pink Sprinkle, he disconnected during a raid.
God damn it! Oh my god!
In all seriousness, someone check if he's on Real Legends.
What?
Check if he's on Real Legends.
The officers had to go down into a channel to like talk about what they want to do. And while they were gone, Panda was just making these really foul jokes.
What time does a duck wake up?
Oh, I know this.
At the quack of morning. At the quack of dawn.
Like, really, really foul.
What do ducks get after they eat? A bill.
And I mean, I kind of started the whole joke thing, I guess, by telling everyone a joke to keep them from being bored. But Panda's jokes, they were just the most foul jokes I have ever heard.
What do you call a crate full of ducks?
A box of quackers.
A box of quackers, yeah!
Foul.
Who stole the soul? The robber ducky?
I would have tried to hit him, but he would have just ducked.
What do you get when you cross a duck and fireworks?
Yeah, saw that.
A fire quacker?
I think I'm out of jokes for this week.
Where did the duck go when he was sick?
It hurts, Panda. Make it stop.
To the duck door?
Okay, Prudence, we're pulling you in for pink.
Like, we really needed that after doing an entire week of Will. and not not getting it down the first week and having to go back in for another week's worth. So we're still on pace for what we kind of want out of our raid ranking, and that's really kind of an important thing for us.